Today we're going to be talking about designers airing dirty laundry, and in particular, Paavan, we want to hear what dirty laundry you have to air. What's bugging you about the design industry at the moment?
Let me tell you, Hugo.
Where to begin?
My biggest gripe is it's 2025 and designers still aren't using autolayout.
And why is that a problem?
Now, I'll be honest, I don't think it's a problem because I'm a massive Figma fanboy and I think everyone should know every feature of Figma and use it in the perfect Figma way.
Sure.
I mean, I do think that, of course. But I think using autolayout is like symptomatic of knowing how your design will eventually work in code, right?
Okay.
On websites, you've got Flexbox or CSS Grid. For like iOS design and Swift UI, you've got H stacks and V stacks. And you've got all of these like layout paradigms about the way things are gridded and put together. And I think if you're not using auto layout, you're not understanding that, or you're not considering it. And you're just kind of putting all of that work on your developers to be like, hey, here's a random page of absolutely positioned frames. Turn this into something that works and is responsive and good. Yeah.
Why should they be doing more of that aside from...
That's kind of like,
understanding the medium makes sense, but like maybe the amount of time it takes to prepare these things.
That's kind of like asking why should designers care about what the final product experience is, right?
Fair point.
No, but this is exactly what like gets me angry. Like we're user experience designers. We design the experience a user has of a product or a service or a website. And so many designers just like bundle something off, kick it over the fence and say, hey, not my problem.
What sorts of things or mechanisms do you set up to ensure that the output meets your expectations?
I just write really long lists with checkboxes on a GitHub ticket. And I think lots of people kind of just will do 1 or 2 rounds of QA and then call it quits because they're embarrassed to ask for more changes. They want to get on with the designing work. They don't want to piss off their front-end developers. And I think the best front-end devs I've worked with have been like super proactive about suggesting design changes, proactive about saying, hey, the way that you've designed these states doesn't really match with like how our backend system works or like how something's implemented. Why don't try this? And then, also just caring loads about the details, making sure all the like typography and border radiuses and stuff is pixel perfect.
Perfect. Yes. Thank you very much for that.
Thanks, you.
Great insight. I'm sure a lot of people will resonate with what you shared.
Appreciate it. Thanks.